And here we are again.
It's a
Go.
Bonjour YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We're with the beast.
The beast.
The beast. Ooh. Just put the ignition on, the music's going off. So I've had it now, the lights have just gone off. I've had it now 3 months? When did we go collect it?
Probably, yeah. Probably a few months, hasn't it?
As you can see, it's filthy, very dirty, bird poo, streaks. It's been on a big trip to Wales. It's probably a good time as any to review, tell you what it's like to live with on a daily basis. We are in Tommo's garage today, the 205 is.
Little and large.
Just there, what life is like in London with the SRT.
And here we are again, the petrol station. Okay, so we're chilling in a bit of a queue for the car wash.
Getting the bus washed.
Yeah, then we might do some little pano shots of it when it's gleaming. But yeah, should we have a little chat about ownership experience so far?
Yes, in the SRT.
In the SRT, in the V8. What do you think then? You happy you got it?
Yeah, I love it. I really do like it. I think it's done everything that I wanted it to do. It's comfortable, it's quick, and it's undercover as well.
Yeah.
Like, it gets glances, but it's not like a Range Rover SVR or anything like that.
It surprises people, doesn't it? Like, people have no idea that it's got a big old engine under there.
And it is a big old engine. So yeah, no, really happy with it. I've done, that's the wrong one, 3,012 now.
It's quite a few, isn't it?
The question I obviously get asked the most is MPG. Obviously I didn't buy this car because it's a Prius or anything like that. I bought it because it's got a 6.4 litre V8 and it drinks fuel like a 6.4 litre V8 would do. So averaging a roughly 17 to 18 miles to the gallon.
That's a lot of town driving.
That's town driving, motorway driving, all sorts of driving. Yeah. But no, it doesn't bother me really. So,
in hindsight, do you reckon would you have picked another car over this? Are you still happy you went with this? If you were to pick another car, comparative to this, what would it be? It's hard, isn't it? Like, yeah. you've got like your SVRs and stuff, but they're quite a lot more money. But
look, this is giving me the thirst for a track hawk. Definitely giving me the thirst for a track hawk. I really like this car. I love do you know what? It's really simple.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, it's not mad complicated or anything like that. It's just got a big lump in the front. It's really big and comfy inside, and
it feels so American, doesn't it? Like, if it can be so lazy and chilled when it needs to be.
Yeah.
Like,
and then you just flick it into track or sport mode, and it's a.
Yeah, I think because it's got quite a decent gearbox and stuff. It can be quite sporty, can't it?
There's things like the diff. You don't know if you heard it then, but the diff it like judders slightly when you're really tight turning and stuff. Is this going to fit in it?
We shall see.
So we've just taken the Jeep out for a spin to the... It's a B&Q, Tommo. And here he is, laid down, trying to do his fog lights. Not having much luck, to be honest. How's it going, Thomas?
It's not going great when you've got rusty bolts. Look, just won't play ball.
No one likes rusty bolts. So you can probably hear Tommo in the background sawing away. We're going to leave him to do that for a minute. I think it's worth remembering that this is not a British car, it is a US car, and I don't really treat it as if it's a normal 4x4 and SUV. It's more of a muscle car that's jacked up. Obviously, the MPG says that it's got a 6.4 litre V8. It's not your run-of-the-mill SUV. So if you're looking to buy something that's going to be a run-of-the-mill SUV, that ain't it. It's just good fun to have, really. I don't know what my plans are with it at the moment. Tommo wants me to put an exhaust on it.
Hell yeah.
Don't know if you heard that, but that was a hell yeah from down there. Put an exhaust on it. There's some good forums, actually, some good guys in the Jeep SRT and Track Hawk forums who have been really helpful. So thinking about doing a little tune and exhaust, up the power a little bit, make it a bit more fun. We've just been to a car wash. It's done a terrible job of actually washing the car. As I mentioned when I was in the car, obviously the mileage is a good mix actually of motorways and town and city driving. So living in central East London, it's not best when you get caught in traffic, but it's a very comfy place to be. I think I've seen the miles per gallon drop down to about 5 or 6, but as expected, I'd much rather be in this, to be honest, in aircon and cooling seats and heated seats than the Alpha, if I'm being honest. Tommo, you love traffic in your car, don't you?
It doesn't love it though. It likes to...
How are we getting on down here? I better help you, really, eh?
I'm nearly through actually.
Are you? Oh well.
Yeah, could get started in the middle.
Let's get started on the other side. We'll check in a minute. On a scale of 1 to rubbish, how rubbish is that toolbox?
That's all you need, mate. Half the tools for the job.
Well, we've got a little...
I haven't even got the right fucking spanner.
We'll bleed that bit out.
So we're back chilling at Oliver's. The Peugeot's fog lights may have taken a little bit longer than expected, so we haven't done any more content on the Jeep or in the Jeep, driving the Jeep, but I thought it might be quite good to get my opinion on it, as I've spent a fair bit of time in it now. You know what, I'm not really an SUV man, but...
You were a skeptic, weren't you?
I was a skeptic. I think as soon as I got on it, to be fair, I was like, yeah, I'm sold. In fact, as soon as you started it off up at the dealership, I was like, yeah, fair play. It's pretty cool. I think I just like that it's... What I don't like about most SUVs is the kind of people who sometimes buy them. But I think it's very different. It's just a different owner who has this kind of car, and it's bought for different reasons. It's not necessarily to show off, but it's got that big V8, which is ridiculous in the UK. I think it would fit in really well in America. Like, it is a big American truck, isn't it? But yeah, I think he's done well. It's a nice 2-car garage he's got going on, and yeah, I think I need a V8 in my life as well. What do you reckon? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the video. We've actually got a lot of good stuff in the pipeline, a lot of good stuff actually. Some pretty varied cars coming up, as well as just catch-ups on our own cars, and potentially looking at buying some new ones as well. So, there you go.